Is your wallet feeling a little under the weather? Does your purchasing power seem weaker every year, no matter how hard you work? You might be suffering from a silent epidemic, the disease of fiat currency. For over a century, fiat money, government-issued currency not backed by anything tangible, has been the bloodstream of our global economy. It flows through every paycheck, every savings account, every government budget. But lately, that bloodstream has become toxic. Inflation, devaluation, and reckless money printing have infected the system. The symptoms are everywhere: rising prices, shrinking savings, and a quiet sense that no matter how hard we work, something isn't right with our financial health. The diagnosis. Like any disease, it starts invisibly. At first, the symptoms seem mild. A headache here, a price increase there. 2% inflation? Perfectly healthy, they say. But decades later, that mild fever becomes chronic. The cost of living soars, wages lag behind. What once bought a home now barely covers rent. It's the economic version of high blood pressure, silent, steady, and deadly over time. And how did we get here? Through habits that weaken the system. Overprescription of easy money. Central banks print trillions to stimulate growth. Governments borrow endlessly. Consumers are encouraged to spend, not save, to live on credit as if debt were oxygen. But debt isn't oxygen. It's sugar for the economy, addictive and destructive when consumed in excess. Every new dollar printed steals value from those already earned. Every stimulus dilutes the bloodstream just a little more. Eventually, the patient, the people, start to feel it. Savings lose strength, pensions erode, retirement dreams vanish. They work harder, save more, but the virus of inflation mutates faster than effort can catch it. The misdiagnosis. For decades, we've been told this is normal, that inflation is healthy, that money must decay over time, that endless growth is the only cure. But what if we've been misdiagnosing the problem? What if the cure isn't another dose from the same sick system, but a new immune system altogether? That's where Bitcoin enters. Not as a side effect, not as a fad, but as revolutionary medicine for financial health. The prescription. Bitcoin isn't just a new currency. It's a protocol for financial wellness, a treatment designed to restore balance, discipline, and immunity against the chronic disease of fiat. Its active ingredient? Fixed supply. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins. No central bank can print more. No politician can inflate it away. That's not ideology. It's design. Bitcoin is built with a natural immune system. Scarcity. It maintains equilibrium not through policy, but through math. While fiat bleeds value through constant dilution, Bitcoin preserves its integrity. Each coin represents a unit of verifiable scarcity. Digital gold for a hyper-connected age. Imagine if your savings couldn't quietly lose power every year. Imagine if every dollar you save today kept its strength decades from now. That's the promise of Bitcoin. A cure that doesn't mask symptoms, but removes the cause. Monetary manipulation. How the treatment works. Bitcoin's protocol is self-regulating. Its money supply is transparent, predictable, and immune to human tampering. Every 4 years, a process called the halving cuts new Bitcoin issuance in half, like a metabolic reset for the economy. Each halving forces discipline, less inflation, more strength. That's why long-term holders, known in crypto slang as hodlers, treat Bitcoin like a long-term therapy, not a quick fix. They understand it's preventive medicine, because Bitcoin is both cure and vaccine, shielding its holders from the contagion of currency debasement. When governments devalue their currencies, Bitcoin holders remain immune. When markets panic, its decentralized network keeps beating. No bailouts, no central control, just math and consensus. Financial DNA that resists corruption. Yes, the price fluctuates. That's the volatility of recovery. Every new medicine goes through trials. Volatility is the body adjusting to health after decades of addiction. Preventive care fiat teaches dependency. Spend fast, borrow often, live for now. Bitcoin teaches discipline. Save early, think long, verify everything. It's financial fitness. The harder you train, the stronger you get. Holding Bitcoin is like strength training for your savings. Each block mined, each transaction verified, each halving passed. Your financial immune system becomes more resilient. You learn patience, self-custody, and independence. In a world of quick fixes, Bitcoin is deep healing. The lifestyle change. This isn't just a monetary shift. It's psychological. Fiat conditions us to think in paychecks. Bitcoin trains us to think in decades. It turns saving into empowerment, not scarcity. It rewards long-term thinking, self-control, and responsibility. In the Bitcoin standard, self-custody replaces dependence. Your wallet becomes your pharmacy, your keys, your cure. Bitcoiners, like good health practitioners, read the labels. They question the ingredients of their money supply. They recognize that most fiat policies are ultra-processed economics, convenient, addictive, but toxic long-term. Bitcoin, by contrast, is whole finance, unprocessed, transparent, open source. It's clean energy for your economic metabolism, financial fasting that cuts out bureaucracy, corruption, and waste. Digital immunity. When the next financial flu hits, a banking crisis, a debt meltdown, a wave of inflation, Bitcoin is ready. It's the emergency medicine cabinet of the digital age, the IV drip of trust in a hospital full of broken promises. And the best part? It's self-administered. You don't need a banker, a politician, or a doctor to approve it. All you need is a wallet, a connection, and conviction. The broader immune system beyond Bitcoin. Other digital assets have joined the wellness movement. Ethereum introduced programmable money, allowing financial contracts that execute automatically, no intermediaries required. DeFi, or decentralized finance, rebuilt banking itself on open code. Stablecoins peg digital value to fiat currencies, acting like supplements, bridging the old system with the new. And governments are creating CBDCs, or central bank digital currencies, digital versions of national money. But unlike Bitcoin, CBDCs are programmable by states. They can be tracked, frozen, or expired. Convenience traded for control. Bitcoin and CBDCs represent two philosophies. One decentralizes power, the other concentrates it. The long recovery health doesn't return overnight, and neither does financial freedom. Bitcoin isn't a miracle pill. It's a lifestyle change. A gradual strengthening of our collective metabolism after centuries of fiscal abuse. The side effects? Greater independence, less anxiety about the future, a deeper sense of ownership over your destiny. Because Bitcoin isn't just a get-rich scheme, it's a get-free-slowly movement. Preventive care for the soul of money. A protocol for rebuilding trust, discipline, and resilience. One Satoshi at a time. So the next time you look at your bank balance and wonder why it never seems to grow, ask yourself, is fiat making your wallet sick? If the answer is yes, maybe it's time for a new prescription. Take one dose of Bitcoin. Repeat as necessary. Stay decentralized. Stay healthy.